producer Sam Mall, also known as Grass Steps. You can find more of his music linked in the description of this video. Today, I wanted to talk about the different things that inspired the production of Sweater. It was highly inspired by ASMR sounds. That's my teeth. I'm not gonna be talking like this the whole video. I'm gonna break down the production of Sweater right now. So there's a lot of what I would call mouth percussion in the song. If you hear the hi-hat of the song is like tss, tss, tss. That's just me. We also did a lot of very literal production. So when I say walking by in the song, we actually recorded live footsteps and we put it in the background. You could probably hear that. Since the song's called Sweater and I talk about being picked right off the rack, we put in hanger sound effects that we also made ourselves in the studio. Another thing that you'll probably notice, especially near the end, but maybe a little at the beginning, is that there's a lot of talking in the song, either in the background or underneath the lead vocals. So when you listen to "you pull and you pull," you can definitely hear me saying like "you pull and you pull" in the background. You pull and you pull, tug and you tug. I just wanted the anger in the song to be very literal. I want it going. And then at the end of the song, obviously you can hear me kind of going on a tirade in the background, which was really fun. I basically just acted like I was yelling at somebody who was really frustrating me.
Here's a list of things that I don't like about you.
One of my personal favorite aspects of the production is the whispering, and I think this is where the ASMR really comes in. There's a lot of whispering underneath the lead vocals, so you can hear me, especially at the very, very last line of the song. But it's in the whole song, it's throughout the whole song.
Need me when you're cold like a sweater.
Another one of my favorite parts of the song is we called it the fart noise when we were doing production. I didn't know if that would work because I was wondering, if it would actually just sound like a fart, because part of what makes you be able to tell what a sound really is being able to see the source of the sound. So I was worried that if you didn't see me blowing a raspberry, then you might actually think it was just a fart in the song. But I think it worked out. Especially in the music video, you can see it in context, which is pretty fun. One of the last things that you can hear in the song is in the final chorus. You can hear different accents in the song, and we took pots and pans, knives, just a lot of cutlery and things you would find in the kitchen. And I just sort of, got in front of the two mics, the right and the left, and I played different rhythms on them. And I think it kind of added this cool new layer that comes in at the very end. That was probably one of my favorite things to do. I felt like I was in that scene in Tarzan where an entire group of animals just lose their minds. One more thing that you can hear that you might not have noticed upon first listen is there's this choir in the bridge, and it's actually a choir made up of me. And it's underneath the lead vocals, so at first, it goes, ha. It's pretty simple at first, but then when it gets to the part where I sing "It's Time I Start Choosing Myself," then you actually lose the choir a little bit underneath that vocal, and it sounds, like sometimes in church choirs when they're so massive, it's hard to tell what they're saying, especially when it's Latin or something. So I wanted it to sound hard to understand. When you listen back to just the choir, I don't know if you could hear it or figure it out just listening to the whole song, but I'll play it here. It's actually saying "I hate you so much," which is, that's a little much. Hate's a strong word. Probably my favorite thing about this song is that, we took a lot of risks with the production. We just had fun. We actually ended up putting too much in at one point, and we had to kind of dial it back. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that if you're very interested in production, or if you just like Sweater, that you learned something new. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, you can go to racheldeschaine.com. That's linked down below, and you can subscribe to always be the first to be notified when I have new music, new performances. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe down below for more music.